discretion is advised. Side Quest is a shit show.
Welcome back to Side Quest, everyone. It's episode 33, and I am Magog of Morskar. And as usual, the rules are over. Shut up! I'm doing my intro. Doing my intro. I'm
You should know by now that you don't get an intro.
Shut up, you fucking pair of boobs. Shut up.
Well, there's one thing you can do with my pair of tits.
Sell them on the internet for money.
One thing.
You can raise an army with your breast milk.
Just anything whatsoever.
So anyway, everyone, welcome to my show. I'm so glad you could all be here. And thank you to my co-hosts for coming out tonight and bothering to show their stupid faces.
Shut up, you barely blended with your background. The rules are over here. Special tax up there. As usual, I am joined by, today, it's Friday, and I'm joined by the nameless thief, Alisteria, but we were down a fourth. So
it's a threesome tonight.
It's just a threesome.
It's a straight threesome tonight.
This is Magog's deepest, darkest fantasies.
Or deepest, darkest nightmare. We'll see how the evening unfolds.
You decide!
Vote in now.
When I dreamt of having a threesome, this is not the way it was going.
Oh yeah? Who did you imagine in your threesome?
I am not telling you that, because then it would never come true.
Well,
I like to hold on to the thin cunt hair of hope that I have.
Maybe I can make your dreams come true. I have a tendency to be able to procure items and such from far reaches across the world for benefactors that I then double cross, but that's neither here nor there.
I think you just had a weird sex dream about goblins, and you're just denying that you had it, okay? Look, we're non-judgmental here. We will accept you for your weird fetishes, okay?
I bet it was a threesome between him, Ark, and Pentagast.
Yes, it's a typical staple of this show that we talk about boobs and gay shit.
That's her surname. It's boobs and gay shit is the first and last name.
Boobs is his middle name, actually. His surname is Magog, boobs, and gay shit. So yeah, middle names there.
Yeah, it's just Magog. There is no middle or last name, just Magog.
That's what he wants you to think, chat, but don't listen to
him.
Magog.
A lying liar from Liarton.
Like Prince or Madonna.
You do not have street cred for a single namedness.
Beyonce.
No.
Cher.
No.
What are you saying?
He's okay, so you know how like every once in a while, like every once in a decade, a person comes along and they are so notable that they only need the one name?
Sure.
Okay, well, Magog is trying to put himself in the same camp as those figures from history, and he's just not. He's not there, and he never will be. He can never hope to be at that point in his life. But he can wish, and that's about all he can do.
It's better than your name, which is nothing.
Actually, it's something. I have a V in my name.
No,
That means something.
You'll just thief.
I'm not a nameless thief. I am the nameless thief.
But it literally means you're nameless. You have no name, which gives you no form. Which is why you look like a ghost on the back of your crappy background. You have no budget to be on the show.
Are you mocking my lovely ship?
That sun never moves. We can tell it's an image.
Okay, maybe
you do realize it's nighttime in the brine right now, right?
Maybe I'm just constantly sailing backwards at a rate that the sun just never sets completely. You don't know, all right?
Maybe she's got really good backlighting. Come on. Maybe she's capturing a furry.
That's not quite it.
Don't get me started on you, Alistair. You're supposed to be this wealthy, noble woman, and you've got a fucking bath curtain hanging behind you. Shut up. Look at the necronook and look at y'all two's fucking backgrounds. Okay, shut up.
Finest wolves, okay?
Yeah.
And dyed and hand painted.
Listen.
It's not a bath curtain from
some fucking bath curtain.
You shut the fuck up right now.
Okay, at least I have an explanation for why it is that I'm constantly in the same location. All right? If I'm constantly in the quote-unquote same location, that means that my enemies can never find me. All right? This is not a dead giveaway. No one knows what the fuck this is. But if I have a more distinctive background, they can find me, and they can capture me, and they can send me back to the monasteries.
All right, so your bed, she's bath, and I am beyond.
You wish.
Shit.
There's nothing beyond about you.
This is cool. You people are lame. You don't even put any effort.
Those aren't even real candles.
You just have a stinky corner back there
They're
where you
magic
fart and
candles.
complain all day. That's what you have.
They're magic Brian candles. Shut up.
Someone put Magog in the corner. He's not happy about it.
I'm not happy with you showing up half-assed drunk on my show with a terrible background.
Even half-assed drunk on your show, I still bring it.
The least you could have done is use some magic to animate it or something interesting.
I'm a non-magic entity.
You can purchase magic.
She starts out half-ass drunk, so she can work her way to her goal of being full-ass drunk.
Exactly.
We all have to have goals in life, okay?
Daddy always said, never half-ass anything, so I'm working my way towards making him proud.
Yeah, whatever, little bit. Let's get on with the show. I have 3 packages. Do you have any packages, any of you?
Oh, I have 3 packages. 3. No.
Not today.
Perhaps you get a new package one day with a better background. I will.
Maybe someone will deliver a whole ass ship in your front door.
You know what? I would not say no to a whole ass ship. I would do that.
Man, I feel bad for that mailman.
I could just imagine her going. I just imagine her going out. There's like a whole ship delivered to her place, and she's just like, "There's so much room for activities."
Yes.
I'm gonna open packages, and then we're gonna do picture this.
Hello, a fresh poop deck for you.
I don't know where she'd put it. I guess, well, she does live in the brine, so I guess you could just drop it off at the docks.
Park it in the sea! Where else do you put a giant-ass boat, Magog?
It's a good point.
Yeah.
All right.
Whenever you're going left or right, you just have to do this motion right here and hope to God that somebody sees it.
Listen. The Port Authority has no authority outside of port, all right? And they don't give a flying fuck if I'm drunk at sea. What the hell, all right? I can just steer that wheel all the live long day, and no one gives a fuck. Not even my crewmates.
And they're just vomiting in the back, right? Because you're like wheeling the fucking...
I'm the one that pays sometimes. They might be hostages, at least a few of them.
Are you a slave trader?
No. That's an ugly terminology. I prefer hostage taker, plunderer, and buccaneer.
That's the pretty girl terminology.
Exactly. See, I'm glad we got on the
It's
same page.
really funny to hear like a high-class aristocrat from Evanston talk to a pirate. Because she's like, "Are you a slave trader?" She didn't mean that as an insult. She wants to buy.
Oh! You're looking.
She's looking
All
for a
right.
new flesh peddler, if you know
Look,
what I
if
mean.
I ever just wanted to, like, when Daddy buys me a boat one year, just need some crewmates.
Okay, all right. We'll talk after the show. We'll have conversations.
Speaking of slaves, these baskets that were sent to me look to be made by hand by small slave children.
Oh my God.
Isn't that lovely?
They are hand-woven baskets from Brian. Thank you, Prop Master General Brian. He sent me a whole stack of little baskets you can put, like, keys and change in. I mean,
hand-woven
magic
hand
stones. What am I supposed to do with these?
Put your balls in them.
Ooh! Open the package. I'm gonna show you the pro tip of your life. All right, ready?
Look how many there are. There's like
Yeah.
12.
All right. Grab one from the top. It doesn't matter which one, but it's got to be from the top.
You should put fake fruit in there, because that's what rich people do.
But they're not deep enough to put fruit. Look at this.
Okay. All right. Now flip it upside down, and now place it on top of your head. There you go. Now you have a hat.
Hello, welcome to the Good Burger.
How about the good burger? Can I take your order? Like, these seriously look like the little baskets you get like a hot dog in the Earth Realm. Like, it's got paper in it, and you get the hot dog, and when you're done, you're not supposed to throw the basket away. You're supposed to put it on top of the trash can.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
That's what these look like. Like a whole fuck ton of...
What if they're chew toys?
Oh, I can't let Jinx get a hold of these. No, he'd tear them up. No, sir.
That's the point.
But thank you, Brian, for the... I take my hat off to you, Prop Master.
They make good hats.
They make good.
Good hats, in fact.
They are good hats. Good hats. Hard to come by. All right.
Yeah, a tiny army. You get them all full of tiny hats.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a break. I have 2 more packages, but we don't have to be in a rush.
Well, I have something to show everybody.
Yeah, you don't.
Yes.
Yeah, I do. So on our little vacation, you know how I went to the islands and I enjoyed some leisurely activities of non-disreport.
There is a distinct lack of nudity in this threesome.
All right,
Yeah,
Greg.
but there is a giant fucking pecker in the screen.
Yeah.
Goddamn right.
If you can get out of my way, that'd be fantastic, because I have something to show off.
What'd you get on your fake vacation?
It's not what I get.
Your
It's what I made.
Your
I had some time for arts and crafts, and I made gourd representations of all of my co-hosts.
Is that supposed to be me?
Yes.
It does have your big Jew nose.
What?
Isn't it so pretty? Isn't it gorgeous?
Look, I know I'm the top 1%, but calm down there.
Don't report me to YouTube. I shouldn't have done that joke.
Look, I had a gourd for you as well, except you're the stubby one.
That's what I come to expect from your style of comedy.
I like my eyelashes.
Oh, thank you. I rather enjoyed making them. Magog, not so much. He was kind of lackluster in the amount
Why
of
do I have
creativity that went into
pupils?
him.
That's
Why you
my,
have
I'm not
pupils?
even mad that it's stubby. I'm mad that I have pupils.
Because I didn't have anything white, alright?
You just draw the eye. You don't have to draw the
Yeah,
pupils.
the eye. They were supposed to be the cute little anime eyeballs, alright? And you and your face.
It looks like I have pupils.
It
looks like I have snake eyes.
Yeah. Does it look like it? Does it look like it?
Yes, it does.
Looks like he's wincing really hard with his big eyes.
You're wincing really hard with your big eyes.
Like he's doing like this face, like.
He looks unsatisfied. He does not look happy. Look at that, Gourd.
Why are you obsessed with making anal probe versions of us?
Oh, you think they look like penises as well?
No, they look like something. They don't look like penises. They just look like something that other people, especially people in the Earth realm on the internet, would put up their butts. We've done some strange stories. You remember, Thief. You remember the old episodes. Erilyn would always come on with some story about some shit up somebody's ass.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I distinctly remember three
And
separate
sounding.
occasions. Ah, yeah, I remember that too.
Yeah.
I don't think you could sound with these, though. I think that you would have a hell of a time even getting them up your bum hole.
They look like little worshippers of the Great Sphincter.
I'm very seriously considering selling these. But I am also very seriously considering turning them into some sort of mushy soup. So, the jury's out on that.
Are they already hollowed out, or are they fresh gourds?
They're fresh gourds.
So you took time to artistically change fresh gourds that still have all their guts,
Yes.
so they'll rot.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, they're not dried, so they're gonna rot.
Well,
You have to hollow them out and then dry them in a kiln for them to last forever. But you have to paint them with a lacquer and dry them, or they're gonna rot like a pumpkin does after Halloween.
Oh dear. Alright, then I guess I'm eating them. I can't sell these bad boys.
They are.
I'll get new gourds!
It'll take time for them to rot because you haven't cut into them. So they're gonna stay that way for a while, but not forever. They're going to rot eventually if you didn't hollow them out and take out their guts and then.
Yeah, you need to hollow them out and make sure they never rot, just like zombies.
Fair point. I know I will say, to your point, I did end up taking a large bite chunk out of Arcturus's in revenge for something.
His will rot faster.
Show.
Not because you took a chunk out, but because it's your breath.
Hey! I smell like the sweetest of wines on all of the seas.
Yeah, well, you look like you brush your teeth with scurvy. That's a brand of toothpaste in the brine. Scurvy brand. Whitening.
Scurvy.
Anti-whitening. It's anti-whitening toothpaste.
I have the cutest of smiles, I'll have you know, and the audience agrees with me. Right, audience?
You're the only person that has ever come on the show of SideQuest that looks like they have rickets in their ears.
You have rickets in your ears. What are rickets, by the way? Since I'm insulting you with that. That sounds like you have an infestation of crickets in your something or another.
Ears. Why don't you wait until after the show and then Magoogle it? And then you'll know.
Google it. Alright. I guess. Or chat can just explain to me what rickets are.
Do you ever get so lonely that you make friends with the cockroaches on your ship?
Is that what rickets is? Because I definitely don't have rickets then.
What? Oh, what? Like, it's lonely on the sea. You get to only talk to the same 3 people, right?
I have more than 3 members on my cruise. Did you think that I couldn't man my ships with a full crew?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have a tendency to accidentally sail them into the doldrums and then half of them die.
Hey, I can always get more crew. People are always willing to sail the seas.
Or you're like, hey guys, I've got this scheme, right? Where we go and do this really expensive thing and then they get arrested by the cops and you're like, well, let's try to get out of here.
You're like the Wayland Corporation. Crew expendable.
Don't let them.
Look, they're
let them hear that.
Contractors.
All right.
They're not actually hired employees or contractors.
It's a good thing that I don't give them the crystal password, because if they had the ability to actually watch what it is that we're doing here, they would know everything about what to expect on their voyage.
She just has a sign outside of her ship that says "Join our crew, free nipples," and then people get on board, and then they sail into the doldrums, and half of them die.
They come on board, and they never leave. Or if they leave with less body parts than they entered with.
Yeah, you must spend a fortune on peg legs and hooks and eye patches.
And it actually doesn't cost that much to yank a branch off of a tree and,
Look,
give it to a person.
Your
Yes,
your
you're
HR
so-
guy is hanging in a crow's nest outside the back of the ship.
HR? What's that?
She goes through so many crew members, she doesn't even have to make them a new peg leg. They just kind of drop it off, and she's like, okay, time to recycle.
Exactly. We recycle on this ship, and I believe wholeheartedly in reduce, reuse, recycle. All right. So that means reduce, as in reduce the amount of waste, so that if someone passes, we take their peg leg, we take their fake nose, we take their fake eye, we take whatever appendage it is that they have substituted for something else, and we pass it on to the next poor sap that happens upon my ship.
There's no good health care at sea. Like, if you get a splinter in your foot,
You're
they
dead.
just chop it off and give you a bigger splinter to walk on.
That too. It's one or the other. There's really no in
And then you'll never
That
get a splinter
or
again.
peg.
You'll just be walking around with 2 pegs and never getting splinters. Just
Mhm. That reminds me of one of my crewmates. His name was Peggy. You want to know why?
He has 2 peg legs and 2 peg arms and a peg head.
No, he kept his head, but well, depends on which head you're talking about.
Talk about splinters, am I right, ladies?
He was giving someone splinters, I'll say that.
And when his wife was away, or whenever he went away on the cruise ship, he's just like, here, honey.
Oh, you're generous to suggest that my crewmates have wives.
The ones with wives don't join her crew. They join like a real crew that makes money.
Yeah, no, they're the ones that have something to go back to. My crew doesn't have anything to go back to. They expect that they will not make it to see land again after
they all just-
departing.
Oh,
Suicidal?
man, that sucks because I love Sealand. It's got dolphins,
Sealand, I think
whales.
Sea World.
They kill their employees with their giant ass whales.
It's just
Yeah,
the way you
I
said that. It's
never
like, is this the ship to Sealand? Because I'd really love to go to Sealand. It's just the way you said it.
There's children screaming. Everyone gets wet. Come on.
They have a narwhal. It's awesome. Sealand is great.
Wait, they have a narwhal? Hang on.
Wait, they have a fish unicorn there?
I could have sworn that narwhals actually didn't exist. Are you telling me that they actually exist?
Really? You didn't know narwhals exist?
Wait, no, I did not know that narwhals existed.
You
And now
never
that I
heard
know
the
that they
narwhals,
exist.
narwhals swimming in the ocean?
I
There's-
thought it was literally the unicorn of the sea, and that it was a made up sea creature.
They're a very
With
real
a
sea
horn.
creature.
You're telling me that narwhals exist?
Yes. They do.
I can't function with this information now. Hang on, I need to process. This is gonna take a little bit.
Did you not see the story out of the Earth realm of a guy on the bridge fighting off terrorists with a narwhal horn? Like,
That
you totally
sounds
missed
pretty
that?
badass.
I thought it was fake or something. Like he just manufactured a fake ass narwhal horn, and he's like, "Yeah, that's what this is, man."
Well, the big males, they have giant horns that come out of them, and they sword fight for female attention.
Holy shit!
They literally fight each other in the sea with their horns.
You've
Yeah, they fence.
royally fucked with my notion of reality.
Have
Like this, no joke. I am having a moment.
you
Of
ever seen a
reckoning.
narwhal from the Earth realm? Really?
No! I've seen a narwhal. I didn't know they existed. I'm having a moment.
Well, while you have a moment, I'm going to open this other package. She didn't know. She didn't know narwhals were real.
Was it just some big secret I
No,
didn't know about?
They're very real.
they're very real.
No, I think you're messing with me.
Just
I
look
think
at the
you're messing with me.
Magoogle machine. Like it's there.
I think
Open new tab. Open see the Magoogle machine. They're real.
I don't believe you.
They're very real.
Not until I see one in real life will I believe that narwhals
Stupid
exist.
hat. All right, this is for Brian as well, looks like. Another box of goodies from Brian. What the fuck is this? I have no idea what this is.
You got a piece of plastic.
It's sheep pussy.
What the fuck?
because he hasn't a woman, and therefore he needs a substitute of
I think you're
suitable
thinking of sheep pussy.
softness. All right, listen. There's plenty at sea to fuck. I don't need sheep pussy
Plenty?
very much.
More like rape.
Owner of Amazon store Jolly Life. Named it that way because I knew my single mother life would be tough since my husband left me when I was pregnancy. It's literally what it says, when I was pregnancy.
When I was...
Oh
my god, my wife is retarded!
Hold on, I'm going to start from the top. Hi dear customer. Hi dear customer. I am Sissy, the owner of Amazon store Jolly Life. I named it that way because I knew my single mother life would be tough since my husband left me when I was pregnancy. However, I have to be strong to love with that and give my kid a hopeful, jolly life. I took a computer course during pregnancy. My son Sam was born 6 months later. After that, I started a business on Amazon.com because it permits me to babysit my son while working. It's her life story on a pink
I'm
post.
guessing English is her second language.
I'm guessing that computer course did not include typing.
Now Sam is 3 years. What? 3 years.
3 years young, 3 years old, 3 years and change.
Old.
There you go.
3 years old, but the
3
old,
years from death.
there's no period, so it says old and he jammed together. He gives me so much inspiration when I am designing product. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for being my customer. How do you think of the product on hand and shipping service? Please give me a chance to fix it if you have any issues at all. Simply send me a message via Amazon or email to email. I'm not going to read the email. With your order number, and I will make sure to get things right. If everything goes well, is it possible to take a minute to share your experience by leaving a
Revu.
review on Amazon.com it?
Dot comment?
That comment! I love that website.
Amazon.com it
You gotta aim for the comment in the
would
sky.
mean
It's
the
really
whole
tricky.
world to my small family. Which you have a jolly life as well. Wish you a happy jolly life as well. Sincerely, CC from Jolly Life. Heart with an arrow through it.
Magog, are you crying?
That's so touching.
Yeah? Is your mascara running?
I
Have
will
no
look
idea
right
what this is.
Amazon comment.
It's
What the
a
fuck
ball
is it?
sack without the actual skin.
It's Santa Claus's ball sack.
Ho ho ho. I mean it's July, but sure.
Is that a sweater? Why does he need a sweater?
Is it?
The best time to wear a striped
It's a
sweater.
bathrobe, because you all know that that's where Magog is headed.
Is
The
it spiderweb?
bathrobe life.
I think it's like spider web or something. I don't know. It's a net. It's got a thing to hang.
Oh, it's a cocooned corpse. I'd call it art. Is what Brian Yoder is saying.
It's a cocooned corpse. Oh, there's a skull. There's a skull. So,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a
Cool.
cocooned corpse. Thank you
I
for
wonder
the.
if little Jimothy at 3 years old knows that his mother is selling people cocooned corpses online.
For gay wizards on the internet.
Yeah, I know. That's such a niche area.
It is, isn't it? Well, thank you for the cocooned corpse.
Mommy, what are you doing with that skull and crossbones? Well, son, little Jimothy, I am providing for your college education.
All right, that's not the only thing in this box.
Is it I don't know what comes after that. I don't know what can follow that up.
And there's a bag of corks. Or a box, really. Multiple bags of corks.
To plug your ass because you're full of shit!
Very nice, because you never know when you need corks for your potion bottles.
I like my interpretation of the corks better.
I'm sure you do.
Yes.
I thought it was pretty funny, and I think the chat does as well.
We're going to have to... Oh, the box of corks has a purpose. It is a box of bottles.
Oh,
Oh, shit. You got a box of bottles.
Whole box of bottles, too, with the corks. There's 6 of them.
someone asked, did her husband leave her, or did he become a prop?
He is the dead body inside the cocoon.
No,
the answer to that is yes. Because
Brilliant! It gives new meaning
if
to
she-
the word Black Widow.
if she became a corpse, if he became a corpse in her art, he also left her in a way.
He's a corpse husband.
He departed quite suddenly.
Right. Let us take a break and read Super Chats, shall we? And then I will open my third and final package. Thank you again, Brian Yoder, for the big bundle of Santa Claus ball sack and corks and bottles.
I don't know if I want you to read the super chats because I think I know what's coming.
I actually don't have any Super Chats.
I don't
Whatsoever.
think I want Alistair to read the chats because I think I know what's coming.
So I'm just going to sit back and let Alistaria take, because I've seen some messages pop up, so I'm sure we got a few Streamlabs.
Yeah, we got quite a few. Well, we have 3, but they're... Okay, I'll just read them.
I don't want to know.
Ryan donated 25 signals to say, 2 chances to increase the thief kill count in 1 week. Life is good. Poe, just kill them all for good measure.
All right, that is a special activation for Poe to use at his leisure.
Awesome. I can't wait.
Yes, you can.
All right, then I believe, I'm probably going to butcher your name, but I believe it's Ganine, donated 25 signals to say, welcome back, Poe, special attack. Wiped them all out. All of them.
That is
That's
another special attack for Poe. Poe, you are just a lucky son of a bitch today.
How did I
Yeah,
know?
damn right. It's because they miss me. I don't do videos anymore. Because it's too goddamn expensive. Your people want fucking pay. What? Never mind.
Plus, you only have exactly 2 expressions. It's this way and this way. And I'm not gonna lie, that gets old after a while. If maybe you could like do a head tilt or a bob and a weave at some point.
$1,000 to add an extra expression, okay? Money's tight around here.
You fucking got me there. I really have nothing. You got me. Wait. Fuck you.
Oh! Oh no! Oh
Turned his head a little bit.
He turned his
God.
head slightly to the left. Ah! I've been got. You got me. I'm dead.
Okay. Nishka donated 100 signals to say, hello, Nishka. Missed ya. Everyone's special attack unlocked, even Poe. F you, Poe, for F you, Poe. I can read. F you, Poe, you immortal turd.
Is he allowed to do that? Is he allowed to
3
activate
special
3 times?
attacks for Poe?
Yeah,
I don't like this.
he'll have to save one for next Friday. I will remember, but I'm sorry. There will only be 2 activations because we cannot have the breaking of the rules. Because then it just becomes chaos on stream, and you know side quest is not chaos.
We don't have another co-host, so it's, I guess Poe's replacing that.
Yeah, 100. Yes, that's that should, because we're missing 1 today. But Poe will do one of those super attacks next Friday, so he'll have 1 in the bank. So be sure to watch next Friday.
We could sub in one of the co-hosts if you
Yeah,
wanted. I have Gourd versions of the other co-hosts.
Do your impression of Arcturus with the gourd.
I feel Providence, Weckelum, Hicklebrackle, Poppycock. A bunch of words that my co-host could never hope to understand, and a pompous air to boot.
Go back.
Arcturus, when did you get here?
Well, you see here, boss. I am contractually obligated to show my fat face on stream. And my mustache doesn't curl itself.
The facial hair that grows from my face does not
Listen.
acquire enough growth hormones.
Listen. The Sarthosian earwax that curls these locks doesn't pay for itself. All right? Do you understand? That's a lot more expression that he actually puts
Yes.
forth. I will say, I need to like tone it back a
Yeah,
little
you
bit.
should have. You should have just been like, quite
You
right.
should have just been reading out of the Thesaurus the whole time.
I don't.
I will now begin reading from my. This is Arcturus right here. I will now begin reading from my autobiography.
I will now begin. Wait, what is that?
What is that, the
book
creepy
is that?
doll?
I don't know if I like this. I disapprove. Magog, how
Fuck you. Die. Die.
We're all dead.
Yeah, I know. I was just taking my sweet ass time of it. I have to put down my wine because when I do this feint, it's gonna hurt. Whoa!
All right. 2 minutes. What do we got going on here? Oh, look, some super chats came in while they were being fucking idiots. Let's see here. Garrick says, 10 Cygnus. I've been gone for a while. I missed this. Well, we didn't miss you. Go fuck yourself. That's right. Anyway, we also got Niska. Niska gave 5 Cygnus, say pose 2 expressions is still more emotion, more than you have, Miss Pirate. Oh, that's a good bird. I'm gonna have to tell her that. I'll make sure she knows. Yeah, Niska. Thank you for the compliment about my turning head syndrome. That's something I can't help. It also looks like I glitch a little, like I'm hopping up and down a little. That's right, go fuck yourself. And Jim Adams has 25 Cygnus to activate Magog. So that's 2 activations for Magog. And that's gonna be a long night. That's right, gonna be a long fucking night, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, I hope you're all enjoying the show, and I hope you all go fuck yourselves. That's right. I've got one more attack this show, so I'll be seeing you soon.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
About how I expected it to go.
Go fuck yourself.
You best go, yeah.
If
Boy,
I
mate.
You
had-
say you don't do a very good impression of Poe, Magog?
I do the most
I
spectacular.
have a
version of
horrible I have a horrible impression of Poe. I can't do Poe to save my life.
Poe. I do the best impression of Poe, and you want to know why? Because it's so goddamn easy. He's got exactly 2, maybe 3 expressions, and then the one catchphrase.
It's more
Where
than you
it's-
got. That's what Niska says. It's more than you got, you fucking bitch.
Niska says this, Niska says that. Is that what you do?
I'm gonna
You
roll
mimic
you up in
things?
a
Are
carpet
you a parrot?
Dump you
You
in an
little-
oubliette.
Bitch! Are you some sort of afterlife parrot thingy? You mimic other people's words? Ooh, you only have one catchphrase. Wait, you are a parrot. You were a parrot, weren't you? Ha! I've cracked the case.
I'm gonna
I
roll
thought he
you
was a
up in a
dead chicken.
carpet and throw you in an oubliette.
Where are you gonna get a carpet that big?
You're not that big.
No, but my tits are.
You could be rolled up in one of those bathroom carpets that sits at the toilet base.
I think you're underestimating the size of my boobs.
You wrap her up. You just wrap her up really tight, and then she squishes, and there's no blood. It's just milk.
No, seriously, I think you're underestimating the size of my boobs. You could not find a rug large enough to wrap once, not even twice, not even thrice around my bosom.
We get it, you're fat.
You're fat. No, I am well endowed.
Look, just because Poe looks like a 90s supermodel, okay? Kate Moss.
Just bone.
Anyway, yeah, thank you all for the super chats. Poe covered those. I have another attack. And are we done with Streamlabs?
Let me see. Brian donated he donated 20 Cygnus this time. In honor of Lord Tarek of Sarthos, Magog, please add to the Magog, please add to the thief kill count. I can't read that.
Why are we bringing this back?
It's never gonna go away.
No, apparently not.
Everyone's bullying the thief tonight.
It's okay.
Thief, I did find a carpet big enough to roll you up in and dump you in an oubliette.
Sure.
It's the cloth that's hanging behind you with your shitty background on it. Die.
I'm
She'll
going.
pixelate to death. You just wait.
There's a real glitch in the Matrix going on over there. Anyway, that's. I have fulfilled the quota of killing the thief. I shall now open my final package because we are getting towards the end of the first hour, and we'll be going into Picture This very soon. And Picture This today is going to be fun.
It's not going to be like the irate from like the last two times, right? With the bad architect. We don't even have the elf here tonight to trigger.
I know she bailed out because she was like because like Ark couldn't make it, and that's why you're here, Alistaria. But
I thought he was just here.
Well, he only stopped by to say hi.
Bibble babble.
Brick-a-bracker.
Ha ba ba ba.
All right, I have a box, and inside is another box.
You guys talking smack?
Oh.
I can hear you.
And this is yet another gift from Brian. So all Brian gifts tonight. What is this? This is it's pretty heavy. I don't know what the fuck this is. You're supposed to be dead, thief. Shut up. But anyway, yes, I think that the elf sensed that tonight's Picture This is going to be the leftovers, so that we can start fresh next time. Because I have
She bailed out as soon as she could.
I have a folder of interiors and exteriors. If you remember, the last Picture This we did was exterior designs, and there's leftovers.
I think the thief wants to come back to life really bad.
Yep, she's alive now. All right. It's covered in foam. And it's...
I heard y'all talking shit.
Well...
He's got the crystal focused on him, so he can't.
God damn it! This is unacceptable!
He has to unfocus the crystal.
Poppycock!
Well,
I'm sorry, I have to say it in a more monotone voice, don't I? Mr. Kakia, poppycock. Ah, fuck, that's still not monotonous enough.
look at this, it's cool.
As a Sarthosian citizen, I find this to be poppycockish.
This would be really, really cool to display a very powerful potion, or perhaps a crystal orb, or some sort of magical artifact.
You could put one of Thieves' Gourds on one of those.
Yeah, look at this base, it's awesome.
As a Sarthosian citizen, I do believe.
This looks like something. It looks like something has been, from Eritrea. So it's very Eritrea architecture. There you go. I like shit like this, and it's good and heavy, too. I'm definitely going to use that for something. I don't know what yet. But I'm going to use it. It's pretty awesome. Thank you very much, Brian. It's pretty awesome.
You could display your plethora of dead skull and crossbones upon it.
It's not that big. It's not that big.
Are you sure?
She's still holding the gourd with the Octorus face. You just can't see it.
I think that I'm rather impressive. Don't you agree?
Hurrah!
Me with my neck ruffles and such, and my twirly mustache.
That
and
neck
my...
ruffles? I thought that was his chest hair.
No. Sarthosians.
I thought you had.
Dream.
I thought you had gleefully drawn his chest hair because you're obsessed with his chest hair.
No, actually, these are ruffles, and then the little black space upon my lower lip is actually my what do you call it? Goatee, not a gigantic black ball sack.
It looks like he's making kind of an O face, actually.
No, you're making an O face. Oh.
You're all annoying.
Oh no! I have perished.
No, you took way. No, he would take way too long to do.
All right, hang on. Let me try it one more time.
Dinner and a show. I hope everyone is doing wonderful. It's my first show back since the mid-season break. I hope everyone had a fond, wonderful break from SideQuest. There was an American holiday, and right after I turned 336 years old, we took a break. Because I needed it. I started to feel my age. Just saying. Anyway, hope you're all doing well and enjoying the show so far. We've still got Picture This to go here in about 10 minutes. I have nothing really to report or talk about, except to say go check out all the new content on my main channel, Magog of Morskar. I'm sure you all know it exists, but in case you don't, go check it out there. I've been releasing a lot of content lately, trying to find new and exciting things to talk about over there and make fun of and judge your world incredibly harshly. That being said, I've got nothing else. Be honest with you, it's been a slow start since the break is over. I feel like I already need a vacation from my vacation. So, I'm back dealing with these morons, and it's painful, and it hurts a lot. But that's okay. Make it through this together. Actually, I don't need you. I don't need any of you. Go away. But is it over already? That was a fast 2 minutes.
That was a fast 2 minutes. That's like the first time
What's glowing
that's
green?
been told to you.
He has experience with saying those words.
You look like a chicken nugget with how blurry you are.
Sorry, let me come back from the ether. I almost died, alright? Like, I almost actually died.
I died and resurrected as a
beast.
chicken nugget. And you need to respect my chicken nugget programs.
There's the first death, but then there's, like, that period of time where you're just kind of floating around watching people talk shit about you, and you're just like a body before you go off to wherever it is that you go off to. But I almost had that second death while I was doing the floaty thing.
When you popped back up at first, you looked like censored Japanese porn.
Blurry. And forbidden.
You just need a woman screaming in the background going, ah!
Oh, are you... Do the thingy. Do the thingy with the
You should get your two gourds to fuck.
Oh, I can do that. All right, who should I have fuck with who? Alisteria? I have your gourd. Yours was easiest to grab. Who do you want? Who do you want?
Do Thorne.
All right. Ready?
Who?
Yeah. Oh, Thorne Senpai, you're so cute tonight.
Who the
This
fuck
my
is
bag.
Thorne?
I mean, the orc lady.
Hey, it's okay.
Faisal,
I
you
knew
mean?
who you meant.
Yeah, the orc.
Smashing Pumpkins. Isn't that a band name?
Yes.
Is this how it works?
My world is definitely a vampire.
Knocking gourds.
What if you just knocked them so hard they just splatter?
Let's make that into the next.
Somebody
big
should do like a
episode.
Smashing Pumpkins tribute band and call it Knocking Gourds.
I already did
Pushing
that.
squashes.
That's what this is. Oh wait, hang on. This is more productive.
Nope, I can't take it anymore. Just, nope. No.
God damn it, Poe, you killed me too!
Guten Tag, sailors.
Alright. Did they die? Yeah, they're dead. Sorry, I couldn't do it. Couldn't take it. She's over there smashing her gourds together and doing all kinds of weird shit with her fucking gourds, and I couldn't do it anymore. I had to use it. I had to. I'm so sorry for interrupting the show. Because some of you are morons and you find that kind of thing funny. But I didn't. It's the lowest form of comedy. Knocking gourds together is the lowest form of comedy I have ever seen. And I have seen fucking Australian comedian feminists. Alright? But knocking gourds, I couldn't take it. I couldn't do it anymore. Look at it over there. It was making me cry. Salty fucking tears. And I don't even have tear ducts anymore. I'm a skeleton. I was crying. If she comes back and starts knocking those gourds, one of you other bitches need to kill her again. Knocking gourds is forbidden. It should be banned from the show. Spread the word. You make gourd people fuck, I'm gonna murder you in your sleep. It's just what's gonna happen. My reaction. I saw nothing but red that whole time. I hated it. Blow me.
Well, we have returned. Thank you, Poe, for that wonderful public service announcement.
I would call it more of a grand soliloquy, because that's what it was. A self-indulgent ramble about how he doesn't like it when I knock my gourds together. Although I don't know, I couldn't imagine why.
Why didn't you make a Poe gourd?
You upset
Poe
him.
doesn't deserve a gourd, alright? Only the co-host. And I already
You
said
upset
it.
him.
We had-
You upset him so much he didn't once say "Go fuck yourself."
Okay, you know what? How about this? I'll introduce you to my fair companion, Coco.
Is that
You
a
guys
girl
like Coco?
coconut? Because she's got a bow?
No. Coco is a pirate coconut that I met while I was traversing the islands on my vacation. We have a very special relationship, and we are engaged, in fact. As you can see.
Did you fuck that coconut?
No, not yet.
Put
We're waiting
up your
until
butt?
marriage.
Up your butt with a coconut?
The coconut and I are waiting until marriage. All right, we have a deep and enduring respect for each other's virginity, maidenhood, if you will. At least he does for me.
Still trying to understand the logistics of coconut breeding.
Eventually, once we are married, there will be a hole in this end. And with the hole, there will be space for to either insert an appendage of some sort or to just let loose, if you will.
You gonna impregnate the coconut with your own milk?
We shall see where the fruit of my loins lies.
You all should die.
This is where we
This is getting too sexual. We need to bring more of a woman's touch to this.
Alistair, thank you so much for killing me.
Goodbye, my
Don't thank me
sweet
too
Coco.
hot, sweetheart. You gotta fucking die now.
Goodbye, my sweet Coco.
She died because she's actually just allergic to coconuts. Found it the hard way with a coconut up her ass. Hello, how is everyone's Friday night? I hope you guys are having a fabulous one. I had an okay break. It's blistering fucking hot. That's why I'm wearing this thinner dress tonight, because fuck, it's hot. But how are you guys all doing tonight? I hope you guys are having a great night. Milk of the loins is wrong. Okay, look. There's only one type of milkies available that should be okay on this show, and coconut milk, it's not that good, okay? Unless the cream is thick, bro. You guys are just, it's too sexual tonight. It's too hot and bothersome with you guys. Your coconut sexual innuendos, and it's making me feel uncomfortable personally. You all should consider my feelings and how important I am to the show. So, suck it. Coconut milk leaves stains? Ooh, what kind of stains? Someone said it was ass water. It's definitely not milk. That's for sure. No more plant porn. Look, we've had a lot of plant porn tonight. Someone like smashing her gourds together. You know what I'm saying?
I'm so tired already.
Oh, you're having fun.
I'm so tired.
Don't be shy.
Are you not entertained?
No, I'm about to be, though, because we're heading in to picture this.
Oh, and whatever it is that I've done previously compares not to what it is that you are about to show the audience. I will have you know.
It's very true.
Mm-hmm.
That's very true, little bit. That's very
No amount of squashing squash could ever compare to whatever it is that Magog has up his sleeve. Alright? Just want you to remember that, chat.
Before we get started, since there's only one, I'm going to read this super chat from Scruffy Knight, who gave 5 signals to say, "Nice hair tonight, thief. Attack Magog, please, with your gourd. Need weapons? You seem to have ample. Does Pentagast want something, Alistaria?" I don't know if Pentagast wants a weapon, but Alistaria, do you want a weapon?
Yeah, sure. I can use a weapon. I've got, some wands favorited on my Amazonian wish list to give you an idea of what I was thinking about wanting.
She's a pretty princess, and she needs
I want a pretty staff for the pretty princess that has a pretty crown on it too, that has pretty jewels.
I would also like a pretty crown, if it can be arranged, please and thank you. Or a sword. I'm not picky. I'll take either. Whatever's shiniest.
And Pentagast is an alchemist, so I don't know about weaponry, but maybe get him...
He could probably have like a dagger or something.
Yeah, get him a nice dagger with jewels in it or something. I don't know.
Speaking of daggers, I'm supposed to attack a certain Magog. Are we ready?
Oh.
You fell. I have gourd conduit. Sorry, you fell down. I think that warrants...
He's a little too hot, top heavy, is what you're saying.
He's a little too top heavy. He just kind of toppled off. You know, Laddie and Taylor would be very disappointed.
I'm so
if
glad
we
you
picked
didn't.
Magog.
I'm so glad you didn't cut your own finger off. Thank you. I don't need that lawsuit. Anyway,
This is a very sharp blade, I will have you know, so I aimed very carefully. Swiftly, but carefully.
I'm gonna pull up the picture of this now.
You don't want me to read the stream log?
Fine, go ahead, read
We
it.
said we had one. Okay, so Brian donated another 20 signals to say, Poe, I have noticed a distinct lack of gourd Poe. Wait, Poe, I have noticed a distinct lack of gourd Poe. You should thank Thief by killing her. So, 20 signals to kill the for Poe to kill the thief. Because you did not make a gourd version of him.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
I've
just
been
'cause I didn't make a
activated.
gourd version of him doesn't mean that I didn't make a gourd
Go
version of him,
fuck
alright?
yourself.
That's very easy to rectify. You just find a gourd and make it really annoying.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. While you're at it, rectify your own ass.
What does that even mean, Featherhead?
He doesn't even
What
have
does that mean? I have no fucking feathers, you dumb shit.
Exactly, they're
Fucking
all
die.
circulating up here. No, you fucking...
You're not getting my A material. You're not fucking worth it.
All right, we're gonna start picture this while she's dead, and maybe when she comes back, she'll be equally horrified by by picture this. Before we get started with picture this, let me explain what happened. See, last episode we did exterior designs, and then we took our break, and I had some leftovers of interior as well as exterior.
Oh, no.
So this is going to be a hodgepodge of both. It's the leftovers. We're going to try to get through them all today so that we can start fresh. The next picture this will be a completely different new topic. Hopefully something just as equally mind-numbingly evil and interesting at the same time. So, with that being said, welcome to Picture This Leftovers, interior and exterior designs of the Earth Realm. Let us begin with this, Alistair.
Oh. What? Why? Like, why? What is the purpose of that?
I do not know.
What the fuck? What is the purpose? Like, cause it looks like it's supposed to be like a beam that fell down that kind of just merged with the rest of the furniture.
I honestly don't know. I thought maybe what happened is they decided to convert like the upstairs of a building into another like apartment, and that's some sort of beam they can't get rid of because it's maybe functioning as a load bearing.
Yeah.
So they just painted it white to blend in with the kitchen.
But you can't even open like the top drawer underneath it.
No, it's in between the spaces, so the drawers can still open. You can see the space between. They made sure that happened at least. So the drawers are on one side. It's a perspective thing.
I mean, it'd be a really nice kitchen, a department, if I didn't have that thing in the middle.
It wasn't for that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. It just kind of comes up out of the floor and goes into the wall, and they just built a kitchen around it. I'm guessing for structural reasons, but still.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Wake me up sometime. Wake me up sometime. Call my name and save me from the dark.
That's not how the song goes. It's not "Wake me up sometime."
I don't know.
Wake me up. Wake me up. My alarm clock wakes me up 15 minutes later.
Someone has to fill in the musical spots where they are necessary, even if they are with parody.
You
Hang
look
on.
like Japanese porn again.
I'm coming back. Hang on, I had to pace a little bit. All right, I think I'm in 4K again.
Anyway, yep, that's what do you think, Thief? What do you think of this grand kitchen design?
That's a fucking impediment if I ever saw one. All right. You know how this is just the most inconvenient inconveniences that ever did inconvenience anyone in the entire existence of inconveniences?
Jinx would fuck that. He would just spend his time humping that fucking beam.
There's nothing to insert into. It's just a beam.
It looks like it's like you have like a video game, and then something, and it just glitched out. Like one, you just.
You could at least do something clever with that. Like you could wrap it in carpet. So one, it protects you in case you hit it with your shin, and two, if you have cats, they can like climb up it.
Is it like a structural support? Is that why that is?
That's my guess, because I have no other reasoning why they would leave it.
Because otherwise, get the fuck rid of it.
Yeah.
Someone move the toilet and that's the drain pipe. Yeah, probably.
Probably there might be a pipe going through it. Who knows? Yeah.
We gotta encase it in another layer of metal pipage that is square so as to not give away.
What do you think of this bathroom?
Ew, that's ugly.
It's like red orange. It's orange.
It makes me want to leave.
It's like, I don't know, man. Like it's a real. It looks like it's like got 70s almost theme to it. I assume.
Well, the 70s was very popular for its orange tones, which.
But it wasn't irate
to
orange
be lacking here. This is like in your face. Let me offend you at every level. Orange. All right.
What's crazy is I don't think that's any kind of fake flooring. I think somebody put each piece down. Like, you can see the edges there are all random.
You could not pay me enough signas in the world to lay that much tile and in that much color.
It's like a mosaic.
You would have to, like, lay a whole nother level of cement on it because there's no way you're going to get that.
You know, I wonder if the ostentatious orangey colors of the bathroom hide all of the semen stains that you could see under a black light. Or
You're assuming somebody had sex in that thing.
You know what? I have lived long enough to know that anything can get anyone in the mood at any time.
Listen, we've seen
Even
worse
Gourd.
bathrooms.
We have.
On picture this interior designs. We have. But this is still very loud and gaudy.
But in the dark, it's not.
It doesn't even have curtains or blinds.
That's another thing, too. Who made the mistake of opening up their bathroom?
Well, that's just a temporary fix. Most likely this picture was taken because the house is for sale. And they've taken it... Because there's not even a bog roll holder on the wall or anything either. There's no shampoo on... Like, if somebody was living there, there'd be things. There'd be soap, and there'd be probably shelves and stuff, but there's nothing in there. I'm guessing the house is for sale.
To that point, who actually uses a tub?
They're nice.
I mean, they're nice, yeah, but who actually
I know you don't
uses a
bathe
tub?
because you're on the sea all the time.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, who uses a tub? It's a leisurely activity. You have to have time to actually sit down and enjoy the bubbles and whatnot.
You make a good point. There's no shower here. There's no shower head. It's just a tub.
So, utilitarianly speaking, this is a useless artifact.
It's a useless garbage bathroom.
It's a useless bathroom. It may have a toilet, but I can shit anywhere.
Oh,
if I try hard enough.
This one hurts me. This one really hurts me.
Yeah.
Speaking of bathrooms / bedrooms.
No, you don't need to roll out of bed and crawl into your tub. You don't need to do that. Trust me, you do not need to do that.
Imagine if they got rid of the tub. It'd be just like a kind of a really girly room, but
it's the most offensive thing about this. Also, there is not okay, you have not a lot of space. Your bed is literally just
inches.
Right next to the window, inches away
inches
from
the bed.
You waste precious space on a tub.
I like the little bubble hanging things. Those are cute. Be better if it wasn't a really awful structure.
I actually find the corner windows and that little half moon window thing kind of cool.
That is pretty cool.
But it's a fucking bathtub. I'd tear that bathtub out of there and replace that whole area with a bigger window with a sitting bench, maybe a dressing area. But it's a bathtub with a bedroom.
I'm not offended by the interior decoration. I'm just offended by the fact that there's a bathtub next to your bed. There are so many other things that you could do with that space. Woman, why?
I like to think that maybe a handicapped person who doesn't get out of bed much and needs to bathe lived there or something, and they could just roll into the bathtub so that they don't...
How are they going to roll out of the bathtub, though? That is the question.
That is a good question. There doesn't even look like enough space for like somebody to stand and help you in. So
thank you.
That's maybe 6 inches from
I
the
wonder
tub.
if maybe they turned an old bathroom into an expanded bedroom or something.
I have no idea. I think this might be a bathroom that somebody put a bed in. That's more egregious to me.
Why would you want to sleep in the same place?
Or you take a shit?
Yeah.
Apparently. That is hideous, though.
And also, why is the Buddha looking upon the bed like he's judging the activities of that space?
Because he is. That's his job. Speaking of bathrooms, this is what I like to call an open bathroom design. You know how they have open floor designs, right? You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, this is an open bathroom design. This is like, oh, we want to be kind of free in our openness while using the bathroom. I can't wait to hear y'all. Y'all gonna cringe.
Is that on the landing of the stairs?
Yes, it is!
You ever just walk up the stairs and eat a shit on the way up there?
Alright. I will allow for points for utility of space, but at the same time, no. You win no points.
What if somebody's taking a shit and you gotta go up to your bedroom to get something?
At least it has, airflow.
That's a bad thing. You don't want the shit smell going down the stairs into the kitchen.
I'm so disappointed. I am so disappointed.
This one's pretty horrible. I'm not gonna lie. That made me go, oh. I'm also going to judge whoever did this on their choice of toilet seat color.
It doesn't even look like it's connected to anything.
It's like
where are the plumbing apparatuses? I know they're there, but...
Look, they have the toilet paper mixed in with the plant.
Oh, they're there. Look,
what?
The tube
contractor okayed this design?
Yeah, the tube is going out the back and out that wall there. So...
Ew.
Yeah, pretty
They got puke green toilet seat to match their puke green toilet brush.
Well, you gotta have consistency in your interior decoration.
They're like the corner things that in the corner.
No, it's not even in a corner.
No, it is in a quarter, but it's not like
it doesn't fit in the corner though.
Proper quarter. It looks like it doesn't fit, and it doesn't.
Looks
fit.
like it just be more in the way.
Also, why doesn't that sink have a mirror? Every sink should have a mirror. Because I want to look at myself in the mirror when I'm washing up.
Because this isn't a full bath.
Wait, is that a deer?
Yes.
Is that a deer? Oh, I thought that was the other sink.
Nope, it's just got the one faucet.
Oh, I thought that the deer was a part of the faucet.
I was about to let loose on the dual sink faucets and how shitty that design is. There's not even a toilet paper holder.
It just blends in with the plants.
Also, I will never understand why you would include a window in your bathroom.
It's not a bathroom, it's a fucking staircase landing.
But, realistically, people put windows in their bathrooms too. And I will never understand that design choice.
Because some people like natural sunlight and their neighbors watching their titties bounce around.
Oh, fuck, apparently. What is this? A brothel? Yeah, pretty much.
It's called window shopping. Look into it, thief.
It sounds kind of like what it is that I do on a regular basis, which is where I see something in the window and then I go and grab it.
You know how much I hated that green? And I love green, as you can see. My colors are totally green and black, but that baby puke green we just saw, you know how much I hated that, right?
How much did you hated that?
A lot. Which is why I hate this.
You hated that a lot.
Oh. It's like a weird mint-ish green.
I bet this bathroom belongs to that green obsessed lady. You know the lady that I'm talking about, right?
It almost looks like it's like a scene from The Shining. Like somebody was murdered in the bathroom.
I think you're talking about the actual like camera frame lensing right here, because whatever it is that the cameraman
Like the
was
lensing,
doing,
the lighting, the actual color of the bathroom just reminds me of The Shining, and someone probably got murdered there.
it has nothing to do with the way that the camera was ratioed aspect wise.
I understand what you're saying. The perspective does look a little funny. At the same time, I do not think this is a typical bathroom. Judging by the size of it, this looks like a room in the insane asylum that they washed down crazy people in. That had to have been like a big open shower. No toilet has that much space around it. All right?
And if it did, why do you need that space in your toilet room?
Right. And look how high that window is. To stop crazy people from escaping. This is like an old prison converted into an apartment building or something, and that's the fucking bathroom.
I think you're right, actually. But why would you put a bathroom window in the bathroom?
I don't think it was originally designed to be a bathroom. I think it was a place to shower down crazy people.
Mm.
And it was probably built at a time when they didn't have electric lighting, so they had to have windows. They probably had, like, gas lighting. This is like a Victorian insane asylum building.
Fair. I also like, and by like I mean absolutely loathe, the fact that they matched up the color of the tile to that of the toilet paper roll dispenser.
But they missed some tiles behind the toilet.
They did! That really irks me. Either all or nothing, people. All or nothing.
I'm guessing it needed to be repaired and they couldn't find that color anymore because it went out of fashion in 1918.
Oh, they couldn't find that color, but they could find a toilet paper dispenser.
Somebody found a
color.
toothbrush, though, that matches. There's a toothbrush laying there that's green.
Paint the fucking tile then. Get it to match.
They got green towels, too.
Now, would you occupy this bathroom for any amount of time, or would you pass it?
I mean, if I really had to shit, it wouldn't matter. I'd shit in that motherfucker, but I'd blow it up and not even flush. I'd walk out of there and be like, yeah, take that.
Ew.
Thank you for assaulting my senses with your crappy green insane asylum toilet. I can't figure out what's going on with the base. Like, that's just concrete. There's no... They didn't even put the tile all the way to the base of the toilet.
Oh,
they just stopped.
thought that was a carpeting.
Nope, that's just concrete. It's just straight
concrete. They couldn't
concrete.
cut the tile to fit with the...
Yeah, they couldn't even fit... They didn't even bother cutting the tile to fit around the toilet. It's just...
Well, that's silly.
Just a square of concrete there. The base. What do you guys think of this living room?
Those eyeballs.
The walls have eyes.
Wondering if those eyeballs have seen some shit on that couch. Also,
Would it just be freaky if they just blinked one time, but you're the only one who saw, and you're like, those things blinked, and everyone's like, what are you talking about? They blinked?
I did save this image because of the blinky eye poster, but I also saved it because who made this fucking wallpaper? Rorschach?
It looks like it's wallpaper made out of Dalmatians.
It looks like someone.
It's a Cruella de Vil wall.
Yeeted paint.
They straight up Jackson Pollocked that wallpaper. But what's even weirder is they did it to the lamp bases.
Maybe they came as a set. The house and the lamps.
The lamp. Oh, by the way, the lamps come with this house. If you buy this house, those lamps come with it.
Sorry, they match the wallpaper. We don't make the rules.
We don't. I don't
Some
even.
asshole in the 1930s decided that he wanted to pair his lampshades and like standard thingies too.
There's some Christmas orbs.
Interesting.
There's just so much like going on here, but it's all also it's so boring.
That couch does not look comfortable.
Oh, look at giraffes.
All.
Got a picture of giraffes for like no reason.
No. The giraffes match the interior decoration.
You can't really see them unless you're looking like really close.
You know what
Yeah.
doesn't match giraffe interior decoration?
Giant eyeballs.
Giant eyeballs.
I think you're right. What's coming out of the eyeballs? Those
Looks like
be
they're just really
eyelashes.
sparkly.
I think it's like made of little bits of gold or something, like they do. You know, like these are the eyes of God.
I don't want God looking at me in my janky ass living room where things don't match interior decoration wise.
Could you have sex in that room? I feel like I couldn't. I feel like someone would be constantly staring at me the whole time.
Yeah, I know, right? That was my first thought too. Is wow, I could not have sex in
Like,
that
what
room.
if-
But
what if
that's
you're-
typically
What if
where
you're
I
on
go.
what if you're on the couch and you're about to climb on top, and then you just look up, and you're like, oh, there they are, right
What are you,
there.
performance shy?
I'm disheartened. I'm disgruntled. I am so many disses by this room.
They are like fucked up eyes too. Like they don't even. They're not copies of each other, I don't think. Or maybe they are.
They look like they're eyes in distress. Like those eyes have seen some shit. I wonder how many times the owners have had sex in that room.
Those are some like rapey eyes, man.
Those eyes, they need a break.
Oh, that room just starts to unnerve me the longer I look at it. Like I'm getting anxiety from it. I think if the elf was here, she'd go, no, no.
Ooh, let's talk about the pillows and the random green.
I think the pillows are the least offensive thing in this room, actually.
Actually, I disagree. I think they're the most offensive thing because they, of all of the things in that room, do not match whatsoever.
Really, the
That's the
chrome
problem.
dragon eggs you're fine with, but the pillows you're like whatever.
Yeah, the dragon eggs are fine. The pillows are deeply offensive to me as a person and as someone who appreciates decent interior decoration.
I'm
right?
offended by this weird blanket, and they don't have another one over here.
You're right. They should get matching blankets with each arm of the fucking uncomfortable couch that no one is ever going to sit upon because have you seen that thing?
No neck support.
No neck support. There's no sinkage there. Not
Can you
even
imagine
an ounce.
giving like if you're a dude living in there and you're giving a girl a tour, she comes over after the bar, and you're like, "This is the room that makes sure that I never have sex."
Okay, all right. Can I be real with everyone for a hot second, right? Okay, so we've all seen those tweets on the Twitter sphere where the guys, they showcase a picture of their flat and it's just like a lawn chair and a TV and that's it, and maybe a pizza box somewhere. That is the entirety of
It's
their...
called minimalism, and it's fine.
Yeah, okay, all right.
It's called being a bachelor.
I'm more attracted to that lifestyle than I was attracted to this room.
Yeah.
Alright, I just
If you were a woman and walked
put
into
that
an
out
empty, clean apartment, but all you had was like a TV and his video game console and a chair,
Mhm.
you'd be like, "Well, I can make the carpet work. Let's get naked." But you walk into this fucking room.
And I'm like, I have so much work to do, I don't even know where to begin. First off, what possessed you to purchase that picture with the eyes in it? Alright, that is like several different couple counseling therapy sessions right there. We're gonna have to discuss this and rip it apart and, see what's underneath the hood. And also, what possessed you to buy these fucking throw pillows? You bitch!
Those eyes ensure that any woman who walks into that room is as dry as an arid desert. All right. It looks like the waiting room. It looks like the waiting room of a psychologist who is secretly a serial killer.
Arson is the only option.
Those aren't spy cameras. That's just interior art. Don't you worry.
All right, we're back to bathrooms. This next one. Once again, this is a hodgepodge. This is the leftovers. This bathroom, I got no problem with the color of the walls. I've got no problem with the color of the toilet seat. I've got no problem with even the floor design. I do have a problem with the space. They're just...
No! The nuns! They put me in such a space!
This is a fat person no-go zone.
I am having war flashbacks.
That one hurt the theme. That one hurt the theme. Yeah, that was good.
Makes me sad.
How bad do you have to go? Are you willing to walk through crawl spaces to get there?
Is this bathroom located between two buildings?
I'm pretty sure they ran out of
It's a
space.
homeless
They're just
bathroom.
like, oh shit, we need to install a toilet. Quick! We have some space right here. Just erect a wall. It's fine. We have very specific specifications, but bathroom, fuck that shit. No one
Imagine
needs
having
to
to
actually
walk sideways just to go to the bathroom. By the way, Thief, you haven't activated yet.
I know. I should.
I still have
will.
one as well, but that, we still got half an hour. There's plenty of time. But yeah, there's it seems to be. Oh man, I would not. Can you imagine like going to your therapist and be like, Doc, I don't know what's wrong with me, but every time I sit on the toilet, I feel like the walls are closing in. I feel like the walls are closing in on me, Doc. Help me.
I don't know if I can actually make it down that hallway with my thick, juicy ass.
That would be the safest place to go to if there's an earthquake or a tornado, though.
Okay,
I will
but
say.
seriously, yes, you're
No,
right.
you're in between two walls that'll just smush you if
Are
a
you
tornado
sure?
The
hits.
structural
That doesn't mean it's
support-
structurally sound. You don't go into the bathroom with
But the piping does.
You can maybe hang on to the piping, but it'll just tear the building down around you. The reason they tell you to go into the bathroom during a tornado is you're supposed to get in the tub and put a mattress over you. Because that, if the building does come down, it won't crush you to death, and maybe the firefighters can get you out. But it's not a safe thing. It's just a last-ditch effort to survive.
Who has time to pick up a mattress and bring it all the fucking way to the bathroom?
You'd be
When
surprised. You'd be surprised.
You wouldn't get a mattress into this bathroom.
And there's not even a tub to boot,
Yeah,
so
there's
it's
not
kind
even
of
a
a
sink
waste
to
of
wash
time.
your hands.
Well, I'm assuming...
The
that-
sink is at the other end in an equally tidy hallway.
No, I'm assuming the whole middle area, because the whole walls are tiled and everything. I'm assuming there's like a spigot right in the ceiling that comes down, and there's a drain in the floor, and it's a shower
Oh, the
too.
whole thing's a shower.
Yeah, the whole thing's a shower.
Ew.
Can you imagine cleaning that motherfucker? Like you have to be sideways,
No.
go
Just use
squirt,
a mop.
squirt.
Fuck that.
Like, you can't even clean it. And men, if we pissed in this, the walls, man. Ooh.
They'd be nasty because y'all can't fucking aim.
There's like no air room too. so
Take
if
your
you blow
hoodie,
it up in
peel
there,
it back, and just aim proper like you bitches.
Yeah.
How hard is it?
It's hard to explain to a woman why.
There's a whole ass appendage right there that you can just manipulate from side to side and go wee wee.
You don't understand
and
that.
then just
You
drop it.
You don't understand. Because you're not a man.
I
You don't
need to
understand that just
understand.
because you're pointing it in the direction, that doesn't mean it's where it's going. Sometimes
Listen,
like a pube hair gets in the way and you get like a split stream. Sometimes sometimes you've just had sex, so it's a little clogged and you push and it goes and hits the ceiling. Sometimes you wake up with like a super boner and you try pushing it down as hard as you can and it won't fucking go. So you just gotta force it.
So then, okay, all right. Here's the solution.
It's
right?
not
All
like
right.
aiming a bow or a crossbow, okay?
All
Because
right.
you can put it up at your eye and aim. It's down there, and you can't do anything about it. All right.
Yes, you can. Yes,
you
you
gotta
can.
pray to the gods that.
Bend your knees and thrust into the hole.
why not
Into
just
the pit.
piss in a funnel? Come on.
Just lessen the distance between
that's
you
hard on
and
the
the
knees.
hole. Okay, well, sacrifices need to be made for the greater good, and this is the greater good.
No, it's
making
not.
it into the privy.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
The greater good is to buy your woman some cleaning supplies so she can clean up your pee.
Listen. I, as much as the next wench, do not want to be cleaning up some poor sap's piss that he didn't make it into the privy. I would rather, much prefer, you just make it there in the first place and just nix the whole shenanigans.
Shut up.
Yeah, you should. Street is often diffused. Well, undiffuse it, you bitches.
Why
Or
wasn't this
sit on
working?
the pot.
It won't work.
You
No, it's
activated
not.
it. I saw you.
Yeah, but the symbol's still there. Nothing's working. It's all broken.
Just smash your head.
You're broken.
You're
Um,
broken.
Anyway.
Don't die yet. We can't.
Oh. Well, I'm alive again, so.
I can't even turn on my something broke terribly.
JK. Didn't die. It just.
Turn it off and on again. Oh, I see him again.
I've lost my buttons.
I almost thought you said you lost your butt.
Something
Where
terrible.
did it go? You lost your butt. You better go find it. Oh!
Oh, this isn't good.
I'm brilliant.
My everything's wrong.
Have you tried turning it back off and on again?
Okay, there it goes. It worked this time. All right. I'm gonna try this. All right. Real talk. I hit. That's what happened.
You dumb.
All right. Sorry, I hit the number lock crystal button.
Didn't someone gift you a whole ass stream kit thingy?
Yes, but that does nothing for this particular. Because I need that right there next to me. I have to have it. Die already, you fucking bitches!
No, fuck you!
We're dying for real this time.
Alright.
Fine. I will make it magnificent so that the people do not feel like they've been cheated. I need the camera.
Congratulations. Alright. I hope everyone's having a good time. We're halfway through Picture This. I'm gonna read some super chats while they're dead. Vladimir Dragunov gave 5 signals to say, "Been a while since I've tuned in. Have a healing milkshake, Magog." Well, thank you very much. I'll use some of that right now. Thank you. And he went on to Vladimir Dragunov again, 5 signals to say, "Why would you put a toilet there?" Oh, that's a good fucking question. Are you talking about the bedroom toilet? Because, yeah. Oh, no, you're talking about the stair landing, right? But there's also the crawl space toilet with the walls on each side. I'd at least take a shit on the staircase landing, but I wouldn't take a shit in a claustrophobic alleyway. All right. Vladimir Dragunov gave 2 signals to say, "That looks like an asylum bathroom." That's what I said. Great minds. And Vladimir Dragunov again with 5 signals say, "No penis, no say on pissing habits." Okay, you had to separate it because YouTube wouldn't let you do it. Right. Yeah, I concur. Women shouldn't chastise men so much because they don't understand what it's like to have one, and that even when you tell it what to do, sometimes it doesn't. It really doesn't. And sometimes we hit it right on target, but it hits the water and it splashes out anyway, and then we get yelled at anyway, so what's the point? And finally, the Dark Conservatarian gave 5 signals say, "LOL, Thief and Magog talking about men's peeing habits was worth the price of admission alone. Split this health between the 2 of you." So Thief has a little help. And they should be back to life now, so that is the end of the Super Chats. As of right now, only 30 minutes left of the show, so keep that in mind, that we're coming down to the wire. And I think all the super attacks have been activated except for Thieves, so we're all caught up. Are there any Streamlabs, Alistaria?
Let me see. No.
Alright, so let's move on. Do you guys want to see some more Picture This?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe not.
Actually, we just got a super or stream lab. So hold on. So Brian donated 10 signals to say, "Some healing coconut oil for the thief. It won't work, but you can try to slow the kill count."
What if I brought back Ark?
Enough of your fucking gourds. Get your eggplant fetish out of here.
This isn't an eggplant. These are.
Hey, check out this bathtub, Thief.
What the fuck?
I am disgruntled.
What the fuck? Why is there carpet? Why does it look like a really terrible bed, but where there's a bathtub and
carpet.
stuff?
Oh, think of the mildew. Oh, dear Lord. No, please stop.
It's a shower, too. Look.
Where is the curtain? Who? envisioned such a grotesque crime against interior decoration. My heart, I can't accept this. Someone needs to be hanged, drawn and quartered, deboweled. If that's a thing, I don't care. We're gonna make it happen. I am deeply disturbed.
What
by
an
this.
eye rape for a shower.
Yeah, I've heard of 4-post beds. Canopy beds. But I've never heard of a canopy shower bathtub. Canopy bathtub.
Someone wanted to be super extra, and they achieved that. But at what cost? At what cost? Not even the wall doesn't even the wall of the shower does not even have tiling to protect it from the
I don't even think that's meant to be a bathroom. I think that was a bedroom.
It was.
Because that looks like the entrance, and that looks like a closet.
Someone wanted.
You can almost smell the room, you know?
Yeah. That's what.
Because the carpet, not only is the carpet around the bathtub, but it is encroaching upon the actual basis of the bathtub. And that bathtub doesn't even look clean. Look at that. The internals of that bathtub look nasty AF.
Oh yeah, that's got some nastiness inside of it. There. Okay. Were you, either of you two, on the show when we saw the kitchen that had the fridge standing all by itself in the middle of the
Yes,
floor?
I was there. I
Yes.
bore witness to
either-
this atrocity.
Did you were with? Well, check out its counterpart, the freestanding stove.
I need a moment. Why bother with the wall at that point if you were just gonna disappoint me?
Because
What-
you have to
what
have
is-
a plug somewhere. Because I'm assuming it's an electric stove, so
You
they don't have a
probably
gas
don't-
line. But
What
even
is
if
a
it has a
stove?
gas line, it's got to go up into something. So they built a little wall.
Wait, let me see the picture again. No, that's definitely a gas stove.
Why does a stove need a desk cubicle?
Because it's working very hard, alright? But like, why doesn't it have an island? An island would make sense. But this, I don't even know what to call this. The Great Wall of China between the kitchen and the rest of the thing?
I don't know either. This is just a bad fucking architect right there.
This is depressing.
This is the type of architect that designs Florida condo buildings. Oh, I feel bad about that joke.
You should. This is so odd.
It's almost like they planned on like moving the actual like kitchen unit over. Maybe they were like having an island. They just kind of like were like, oh, we can't do that actually.
Well, the upside is the house looks fine, so this is rectifiable. They could just tear it all out, put some new tile down to replace those pieces of tile that are covered
Nobody
up.
puts the stove in the corner.
Nobody puts stove in the corner.
He makes his own corner. God damn it!
No. Stove has to get, real funky on the dance floor with Patrick Swayze at this point.
Here is a living room, and I don't know what to make of this. I'm just going to show it to you guys and listen to your general reactions.
Ah!
I honestly,
initial
I
reaction.
think Pee-wee's Playhouse has really gone up interior design. Okay, they don't have faces anymore.
I don't like
The dude looks like if you said something like potato, they'd be like, "That's the word of the day!" Ah!
This is something out of that one TV show from everyone's childhood where they had the talking, guinea pig and...
Yeah, it looks like they're about to talk about that's your no-no square. Don't allow people to touch you. If there does happen, tell an adult.
Oh, no.
Hear me
we're not
out.
even
Hear me out.
approaching
Hold on.
it.
Hear me out. You might change your mind about this. It's not a living room. It's a live-action Hollywood set for the live-action reboot of Rocko's Modern Life.
That doesn't
Is it
mean
really?
anything.
I don't know.
I would be so happy.
None of that furniture looks comfortable, though. It looks It looks like something out
Well, it's
of
pretty
a
horrible.
Nickelodeon
What's with the
catalog.
like ball sticking out of the couch? Like,
Because every couch needs a ball sack. Don't you know that?
but there's not one on the other side. It's literally just on that side.
A
does-
ball sack.
It does look like the 90s cartoon did vomit in there.
It
Yes,
looks like something out of a Nickelodeon movie.
I'd just burn that down. Like, can you imagine trying to do have a sexy romantic evening with a woman in that
There's
fucking
no
place?
Saving.
She'd half expect you to
play.
come out of the bedroom with a bathrobe and clown makeup on.
It's just like every time you sit down or move an object, it just makes a loud sound effect, like boing, boing,
Boing!
Every 90s kid just had a nostalgia cream pie right now.
Is that a clock in the background? Is that what that is?
Is that what
Like
that
a
is?
clock lamp, like the mint color thing?
Oh, the mint color thing?
I have no
Yeah.
idea. I think it's
Oh, it's
just.
not a clock.
I
I
think
think
No.
it's a light.
I think it's a lamp
think-
of some sort, or that's a lamp. There's light bulbs in it, and it's hanging. I don't understand what the pole is because it looks like it's hanging. No, that's
No,
a piece of
it-
glass attached to the top of it.
Mm.
But this thing, the green thing, I don't know what that is. I honestly don't. I don't
All right,
know.
and the verdict is burn it to the ground.
Looks like my cats would have a lovely time
Just think,
jumping on everything.
just think that somebody lives in that. Just like somebody lives in this.
No! Cease!
This looks like a fucking what is it called? A Claire's threw up in here.
I appreciate the fact that they made an attempt to coordinate their color scheme with their main theme, but I also reject it with the utmost certainty. This is Vomit Fest. A cringe-inducing nightmare. Get me away from it.
This is
I like
This is-
zebra and purple.
this is Epstein's Island, the bedroom.
How do we combine those two things?
I don't know. It's just that like
Okay.
zebra and purple.
Okay, I gotta say, I have a thing against animal print of any kind. It harkens back to my childhood and a time that I really wish not to discuss, but
Where did the animal print touch you,
the
thief?
animal print made me sad. So this is doubly offensive. Not just
It's not
because-
actual dead zebras, though. You're fine.
but it's the print itself that gives me war flashbacks, and therefore this place must also burn.
Yes,
Oh, no.
very rarely does animal print or animal skin that has patterns. I'm talking patterned animals like zebras in the Earth Realm or cheetahs. Rarely does that ever work as interior design. Now, I'm totally fine with leather. I've got lots of leather. Don't get me wrong, but leather is like one color, right? Like it's brown, or black. But this shit here is just way too fucking loud and annoying. Very rarely does...
She has to talk like this, like, all the time, right?
Like, oh my god, she has the Karen haircut. We all know that. And also, she's got like a big tan and maybe just perhaps like some Botox facial aspects.
Of course I'm single. What gave it away?
Real quick, I've got a few super chats. I don't want to get to the end of the show and forget anything. So, real quick, Vladimir Dragunov gave 5 signals to say, whoever made that bathroom needs to be gassed. Pretty much that's my feeling on all the bathrooms we've seen
Bathrooms
tonight.
are the worst ones, for whatever reason.
The Dark Conservatarian gave 5 signals say, did you guys know that the Tree of Logic calls her boobs coconuts? That's what the well-endowed thief talking about coconuts reminded me of. I don't even know who Tree of Logic is, so...
Another YouTuber of some distinction, I believe.
Alrighty. And finally, Scruffy Knight gave 2 signals say, I second the gassing of the bathroom creator. We've seen some pretty bad bathrooms.
You gonna activate soon, thief?
I appreciate that. Yes, actually, and I would like to activate now, please. So die now.
You said 10 minutes? It's 2 minutes.
I said 2 minutes.
You said 10.
You're drunk. ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you're aware of this, but I very recently, not so recently, but I have procured myself through the back channels of magic and such access to the great and powerful bird application that everyone is always talking about. And I have created an account there for which you can interact with myself instead of just doing it through the Discord link, which hopefully is posted somewhere down below. And recently, I asked for people to ask me questions on my Twitter app thingy. And so I will take this opportunity to answer them. Because, of course.
I forgot to start the death tongue.
You dumb fuck! Anyway, I get more time with my lovely sycophants. Hello. So, the first question that has been asked of myself, the lovely nameless thief, has been, can you tie a knot using just your tongue? I suppose I could be convinced to attempt to, but I've never, in fact, tried to. So I don't know if I can, but I suppose that's one of those things that I could do if given ample opportunity to attempt it. Does that make sense? I mean, we could try it live on air at some later period of time, but for now, I think we'll table that issue and see if we can come to a conclusion on it later. The next is from one Chaos Eve, who says, what is the weirdest thing you've ever stolen? Now, that is a question. I don't know if the weirdest thing I've ever stolen was an entire year's worth supply of vegetables, or if the weirdest thing I ever stole was this. Okay, so I don't know how to explain it to you, but it was some sort of elephant skull with horns, not horns, but like trunkage, not trunkage, but like tusks. There we go. That's the word that I'm looking for. But it had like tusks, but it was also pierced, and it was bleached white and completely alabaster in color. So I don't know if that's the weirdest thing or if it's the whole stockpile of vegetables that I have at my disposal currently, which is why we have several different iterations of my co-hosts in Gourd formation.
The Dark Conservatarian
got activated twice.
The Dark Conservatarian gave 2 signals to say, how'd you get the Epstein's Island reference, MG? Because that room just looks rapey.
Yes.
What were you saying, Alistair, about being activated twice? What?
I said it's almost like she got activated twice because she was.
I forgot to hit the buttons. Shut up. I'm tired.
Your face is a button.
It's okay. Everyone likes to see a good old-fashioned thief.
Let's do a few more. Picture this. We probably won't get through the whole folder. We might have to save some for next time. But here's another bathroom. That
Is that the front door?
that boggles
Does
the
it
mind.
open outwards? I hope it opens outwards, because how else are you going to open that?
I don't know. It does look like the front door because there is a mail slot. You don't typically put the mail slot on a back door.
Is this how you greet everybody?
Except in Thief's case, she's got plenty of slots on her back door. There's a shower too. See, there's a stand up.
Look how oh god, look how moldy it is on the side. How there's algae or ugh.
It appears to be.
This doesn't look to be permanent. Like they have the pipes above ground and shit. Like
it looks like it's just a temporary toilet situation.
I don't know why there's like a spittoon. You guys know what a spittoon is, right?
It's a
Bit
thing
tobacco in it, right?
Yeah, it's the thing from the America's Old West where they. It's like a spittoon next to the toilet.
Hey, sometimes when you shit, you just put the tobacco cancer in your mouth.
Ladies, I'm glad there are some women folk on tonight's show. I'm going to ask you a sensual question.
Hang on, aren't there always women folk on tonight's show?
Yes, but it's only women's folk tonight, so besides
That's
myself.
fair.
So,
I would hate for Arcturus to interrupt this
Yeah.
lovely...
I'm going to ask you,
camaraderie.
and I want you to be completely honest with me and,
Okay.
and the audience. Would you or would you not have sex on this bed?
I feel like it'd be like kind of like a slip and slide.
Is it a surface upon which I can mount? And yes.
Yeah, but would you? Like, if a dude had that bed.
Oh, no, if the dude had that bed, I'd be walking out the door at the first date. But if that was all that we had available to us, you know, girls gotta have some nice
Yeah, I'm not
leverage.
talking about breaking into a stranger's home to have sex on their bed. I'm talking about you go with a dude, and he's like, check out my awesome bed.
No.
I'm
100% no.
I'm just more confused about how you would stay on the bed without slipping like off the side of it.
Well, that's
Why
just the
would-
covers. I think they're silk, but I mean, even if it had different covers, it's
Okay,
a
if
weird
the-
bed, isn't it?
If the color design was not a champagne pink color...
It's
would
like you're
we
going in a
still-
clamshell.
It kind of...
This is a guy who never got over his mom being in his mother's womb. And he sleeps on a bed that looks like his mom's vagina. This looks like Martha Stewart's vagina.
It looks like that bed is on a motor that would turn it in a direction.
Here's the thing, I've seen round beds before.
Mhm.
They're usually in like sex motels and shit in the Earth realm. But I've never seen a round bed with a headboard. Because there is typically no headboard. Because there's no head of the bed. It's round.
How do you even make that bed, though?
I don't even know what kind of sheets. How do you even buy sheets for a round?
Do you go to, like, specialfuckersheets.com?
Yes.
Timeyfucks.com.
Do they have to be like custom made round sheets? I don't understand.
Also, I am concerned with the stability of that bed as well. Because there's, like, a little dip around where the mattress presumably lies. How do you even have sex there? The knees would get in the way of your own self. Or no, I'm sorry. The little dip thingy would get in the way of your own self's knees.
I have no idea. That's the ugliest bed. One of the ugliest beds I've ever seen.
I don't like it.
Pretty bad.
I'm going to show you another round bed. And it's fascinating. This round bed looks better than the previous one. But its location is quite strange.
For those of us who just want to roll out of bed and go for a nice swim. Maybe that's one way to wake your happy ass up.
It looks like something that was designed by a child. I want to have a pool bed, man.
Yeah, like some kid grew up and got super rich.
Well, that would explain the TV.
Well, this is definitely from, like, this picture had to have been taken from the 90s, because look at that television. Look at that fucking TV. There's no way that's... He's even got a bridge to the island where his bed is.
Unacceptable.
Now, here's the thing. Clear out the bed and the television. That's a pretty cool pool room. It's, like, got an island in the middle of it.
Yeah.
You
You
put a
know,
hot tub in that.
You can put
middle
a hot tub
space,
up there or something. Yeah,
Or
yeah.
some, like, seats with some drinkage.
Yeah.
Cheese and crackers.
You could totally have a party in that fucking room.
I don't think I'd put a cloud background on that. That's a little too tacky for me, but... Oh, wait, is that not cloud? Oh, wait, it's just blue. I thought it was
Yeah,
like
those are
cloud.
just lights. Those are the lights shining down. The picture's a
Ah.
bit blurry, but those lights up there are just shining down on the walls. They're just blue tile. Typical for an indoor pool in the Earth realm. It's not stone like you would find a pool here.
Mm-hmm.
Like the bathhouses and stuff here in our world. It's tile. Put a bed in the middle of a pool.
Those stairs up to the bed platform look incredibly sharp, though. Like you could cut your whatever on them.
Or whatever.
Your whatever. You heard me.
Looks like... Wait, I was about to say it looks like Barbie's dream house, but then there's a fucking weird painting in the... What is that painting?
I'm not offended by this.
It's a naked... It's a naked Native American or Aztec woman.
Barring the painting, everything else looks pretty normal.
Yeah, the painting is just what really clashes
this
here.
is not really the most offensive thing that I've ever
I would
seen.
say I would rather not.
I've seen worse on this show, but the color schemes, once again, what is with people in this puke green and purple and pink mixture?
The door is way too close to the couch, though. Like, you open that door, you're running into the couch. Close.
Now you're just looking for things wrong. I'm gonna move on then.
No, look at the door. Look at the size of the door.
Yes, I saw it.
Yes.
Look at this house.
Too close.
This is a strange interior decorating.
Why? Who?
It looks like it's in Elmo's room.
I don't like it.
It literally just looks like Elmo's room.
There's the flowers that are drawn on paper.
Disgusting.
The windows look like they're drawn. There's a mannequin with a lamp head that has markers. Somebody drew this room. Like, this is from BBC One, apparently.
We can just go ahead and call it this one a loss.
Just...
Because it is.
Take on Me was filmed in there.
Take on me. Take on me. Take me on.
Now this here is one classy. This is one classy dining room.
Looks like someone's gonna get interviewed there because
Hey,
they murdered
alright.
somebody.
Don't judge. Some people do not have the budget for fancy wine and dining and shit, alright? This is someone's, like, second date or third date, and they're trying to classy it up, but they don't have a lot of opportunity
It looks
to do
like
so.
something you would film when you're interviewing somebody, like, why did you murder your wife and leave her body in the woods?
Just dim the lights, light some candles, you're all good to go. Maybe play some, like, good Frankie Sinatra music, and you have the perfect ambiance.
Francis of the jazz music.
I feel like this
Yes.
is in the basement of an Italian restaurant, and this is where the boss has his secret dinner meeting with, like, a hitman.
The boss would spring for new painting for the walls.
No, this is specifically just for the one meeting. He's got his own table upstairs in the actual restaurant, but this is like a...
Yeah, but he'd spring for paint for the walls. He obviously needs it.
It looks like the inside of a fucking freezer, to be honest with you. Oh, we finally got to one of the exteriors. Like I said, we're probably going to have to do more of these.
What?
Why?
I don't know what the fuck house this is. I don't even know what they're trying to go for.
What the fuck?
Why did we implement circles everywhere?
Oh, you call this aesthetic?
Whose brilliance was this?
Look at the skylights. Crooked ass roof.
It looks like they were trying to make a Hobbit house, but worse.
Ah! Yes, that's where I'm getting the impressions from. Is that house sinking in the roof area?
Either that or it was designed that way, but I have no idea what's going on with that roof. I really don't.
I'm confused.
I don't know what any of this is. It's so weird. It's a good place to end on, though. We are at the end of the show, folks. Thanks for watching. That was Picture This Leftovers, and we still have quite a few to go. Probably try to knock those out next time. And any last words, you two?
Something, gourds fucking something.
I want to see your coconuts.
Welcome to the Side Quest After Show. I'm here to speak with all of those who actually waited through the end credits. I hope you were all doing great. Actually, I don't. I hope you're all vomiting right now and bleeding from the eyes.